We all know those GLP-1 injections work wonders, but that price tag almost gave me a heart attack when my insurance denied coverage. I was staring at a choice between paying my mortgage or paying for weight loss. Talk about a rock in a hard place. Then I found Elevate Health compounded semaglutide at just $58 with payment plans that don't require a second mortgage. Same medication, same results, but a price that real folks can actually afford. Visit joinelevate.com today. That's JOINELEVATE.com. Your wallet will be as happy as your waistline. This medication is not FDA approved.
If your eyes are the windows to your soul and your glasses are the windows to your eyes, then it's pretty important to find your perfect frames. That's why at Warby Parker, we've made shopping for eyewear as easy and fun as can be. Peruse endless styles in our stores or use our app to virtually try on frames and get personalized recommendations. To find your next favorite pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contact lenses, or to locate your nearest Warby Parker store, head over to warbyparker.com. That's warbyparker.com.
Coming up on the Final Frontier. I look like a thumb and barely hold a tune.
Boot, 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 boot.
Do it faster.
Upside down, lip syncing with her legs. I'm like, girl, we are so deep in it.
Yeah, exactly.
You can be nice about this show. You can.
Hello.
Hi, Tia.
Hi, welcome to my home.
Thank you. It's beautiful. You guys can't see everything else because this is the corner, but let me tell you, it's stunning in here.
Yeah, very like Grecian columns. A lot of draping, actually.
Yeah.
Really into draping at the moment.
How did you get that statue in here?
Well, I'm just very tall and strong, so I carried it myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What can't she do?
What
can't she do? Wow.
What can't you do? Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
The multi-talented, the skilled, the green-haired.
What a rusical? I don't know. Whoa.
Actually, we will come back to that because we've got a little game later
God.
on.
Games.
We've got to do it. You are here in London at the moment, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
Tell me about the show because I haven't seen it yet because I am a bad friend.
No, honey. Well, I'm here until November 16th. We got time, baby. We got time. The show is basically loosely about Oscar Wilde and his life. It's kind of a show within a show. It's set in the not so distant future. It's very post-apocalyptic. It takes place in a bunker. And the show is all about the parallels of Oscar Wilde as a celebrity and what that means for us in today's society and where it all could be headed with horrible things like social media, as we were just talking about.
We were just talking about how it all comes full circle.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. That sounds like smart stuff. I think, like you said, like show within a show, very play within a play, very Shakespearean.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
like that.
And like the explanation of it, I think sounds a lot more serious than it actually is. It's like extremely colorful and vibrant, and we're like dancing and singing to like pop anthems. Like, we're all standing on our feet dancing down. So it is a lot of fun.
No, it looks so exciting. I totally get the post-apocalyptic.
Yes, post-apocalyptic.
That. Vibes of it. And I just think it looks like a lot of fun. Like, I'm excited to come and see it. I feel like, really, for me, it's the hair that's like really like pushed me over the edge.
When I knew I was coming, I said, I have to get this fresh bleach job for everybody to see because it's fun.
It is.
Honey, I feel like a White Walker. I am like bleached to the gods. Get me in Game of Thrones. Like, I am really feeling my Daenerys right now.
See, I was getting Amber Lynn the musical.
Oh,
we went different places.
And you know what? Neither are wrong.
No,
neither are wrong.
Both are correct. They exist in the same universe.
Exactly.
I really think it looks like super fun. And I love the fact that like I feel like I saw an interview with you talking about like being unapologetically a musical theatre diva.
Yes.
And how we need to embrace that more.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah, I think like that's very much an unsung talent that goes on in the drag world. Like, drag is theater to me. At least that's how I fell into it. And I think that like theater girls always kind of get the rap of, oh, they're too much, blah, 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 blah. But it's just because we're theatrical people. We like to be on stage. We like to give a lot to our character. And so I see it in a different way. And I wish that more people would just appreciate that rather than knock it as something that is to be frowned upon. Because like, I don't know. I love what I do. And I love that I can use my, talent of what I've fostered for the last, 15 years doing musical theater into my drag and then using it to do other things as well. It's so much fun.
I love that. I love the fact that also maybe people don't appreciate that, like, specifically what you do. Not what I do. I sing live, but it's a pop song and there's auto-tune backing vocals. But like what you do, like actually takes not just the God-given talent, but like the work ethic, the maintaining, like the craft, like
Thank you.
The energy that you put into it.
Yeah.
And that should be respected. And I'm not saying like walking in a straight line wearing clothes shouldn't be respected.
No. Absolutely not. One doesn't negate the other.
No.
It's more like, and I love that everybody has their style of drag. That's what makes it so amazing. There's different niches for people to really enjoy and latch onto queens that do those things that they like, which is fun. I'm just like, I feel like a lot of the people who like the other things start to get in the way and be like, oh, well, the theater girls are so annoying. And I'm like, baby, come and see me in a show. Come and see me sing. And I guarantee you will have a different opinion of what I do and what it is that Jan is and what I've created.
I love that. We do have a lot of similarities in the respect that like similarities, but like tenuously. You're prettier and more talented than me, but like we both...
stop that now, Tia. Stop that.
No, it's kind of...
Don't talk about my friend like that.
Self-deprecating, kind of my thing. It's kind of my niche.
That's tea.
Like we both came from like musicals because I started in a musical, and then off the back of that was in a 3-piece drag live singing girl group, not as good as yours.
Oh my God.
And then another similarity: only 2 of the 3 have made it onto Drag Race so far. Sorry to Laguna and Woe Adams. You'll get that.
Yeah, we're rooting for you, dolls. This is a shout out to World of Wonder. Cast our friends.
Yeah, please. We're 2 for 3. Once we get all 3. Picture like the Vixens and Stephanie's Child reunion tour, World of Wonder. Think of the money you can make from that.
Bing, bang, bong, frock destroyers, honey. It's all in the cards.
It very much is. But there's a lot of sort of like overlap in that respect. And I remember sort of our seasons were like, you were first.
Yeah.
And then it was mine. And then I think mine and Rosé's like aired at the same time. And then my drag sister Pixie Polite got on. But we had seen you as Stephanie's Child before you'd even got onto the show at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern in the UK.
Gag.
Years ago.
Get out of here. You were there.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That was so much fun. It was one of my first times here and it was really, really cool. It was like, oh, we're international now. And it was amazing. I'm so happy that you were there.
It was
something
great.
random happened at that concert. I forget what it was, but like something did go wrong. And I don't remember, but we saved it somehow. I don't think it was on us. Like I think maybe there was like a file that was missing or something. I don't know. But something happened, but I think we charmed our ways out of it.
Yeah, I have a vague recollection of like something like very charming. I remember, this is my neurodivergent brain. So one thing that I always say, and it is from you saying it on that show.
Please.
I always say my neck, my back, my anxiety attack. And I just distinctly remember you saying it on stage. And I was like, that's good. I'm going to take that and pretend that I came up with it.
Yes.
And then we went to the Two Brewers afterwards. This is like 10 years ago. Like this is wild.
Literally, this is like very early on in the drag career. Gag. I love Two Brewers. I love Two Brewers too. That is also a really fun. I have a lot of memories in there. I think one of the gayest things that I have ever seen in my life was somebody like voguing to Steps in a song that I had never heard before. It's like, and now you're suddenly like a stranger.
Yeah.
Whatever that song is. I just saw somebody with the biggest smile on their face, voguing with like a beer in hand, going to their friends, singing this song at the top of their lungs. And I was like, that's queer joy.
Yeah.
Like that is queer joy.
That's gay.
Yeah.
It's very that. Have you been to the Brewers since you've been back in London?
I have, yeah. I've been to Jackie Cox and I do a little cabaret together, and we have different seasons and shows that we do. And I was there, I think last year or 2 years ago with her. Had a great time.
Oh my God, it's my favorite place in the world. That whole venue is the reason that I do drag.
Amazing.
Like, they forced me into it.
That's great.
And it's wonderful.
Good.
I need to go and visit, like, do you have a home bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is it? What is it? I'm going to go.
Yeah. So in New York, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I work at Balcon, which is kind of a newer bar with a band that I'm in called Apocalypse Noir. And it's just a group of 4 of us, and really like an extension of 8 of us. But we have a show that we do there every Monday, and it's live singing, drag, and burlesque. And it is all things combined. It's truly, I think, like it's the busiest show on a Monday. Sorry to all my girls out there.
Humble brag.
But it's a fierce show. It really is good. It's always packed. And that's with Andrew Barrett Cox, Danielle Lucier, and Haley Moyer. And Andrew Barrett Cox wrote the music to Oscar at the Crown. So
and
it
also,
all
I believe,
comes back.
also wrote Let Loose by Lucy LaDuca.
Absolutely.
You can't, like, that is the pinnacle of the work.
Right.
We have to,
we have to pay respect to the old text.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly. To those who came before us.
Yeah.
No, that is iconic.
Yeah.
I do need to go and visit. I have like such a good time in New York. I've been once. I say that like I'm a regular.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Where did you go when you were there? Did you go to any bars?
Great question. I want to say I went to Stonewall, obviously, because it must be done. I think I went to Hardware.
Yeah.
Is that a place?
Definitely.
Did I make that up?
Hardware.
Okay.
So Balcon, Hardware, and Pieces, which is another home bar that I work at, is right by Stonewall. But those 3 are all owned by the same people.
Okay.
So yeah.
I've really been lining their pockets.
Yeah.
Whoever they are.
They're in different places too, though. It's so you really kind of covered a lot of your bases.
Yeah, just a little walk around.
Yeah.
I met a queen when I was there.
Who?
Her name is Lexington Banks.
Yes! Love Lexington.
I walked into the bar. She screamed and ran up to me and went, "We have to get a photo together."
Absolutely.
Because everyone asks if I'm you.
100%.
And I take it, like, that's a huge compliment because she's gorgeous and talented and can, like, get her leg up to here. Meanwhile, I look like a thumb and barely hold a tune. So, like, not a compliment to Lexington, but I was like, gag, people think I'm you. That's great.
The vibe is absolutely so similar. You are both stunning, and you're both super tall, and like
she is, yeah.
Yeah. So I totally clocked that tea.
No, I loved it.
And I love her. Did you get a picture?
Yes,
Were you in drag?
did. I was not in drag.
Fierce.
But we did get a picture together, and we have remained in touch. But she came over to the UK, and I totally missed her.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go out. And then I think I fell asleep.
I think she was here with the House of Aja tour.
Yes.
Possibly, if I'm making that up.
No, she was.
I think that's right.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
That is
I pay
correct.
attention.
Yeah, exactly.
I read.
So, like, in the UK, I don't know if anyone listening or watching, like, has a perception of this, but, like, among queens in the UK, we've actually had a lot of difficulty with, like, the touring culture and, like, shows. Because a lot of people in the past messed it up for a lot of other people.
Oh, and I've been there and I've seen that happen firsthand.
Yeah. Is it completely different, like, in the US, like, in that respect? Are we the only ones sort of, like, being taken advantage of by people?
I don't think that people are necessarily taking advantage of people like they did here. And what I know and the stories that I know from the companies over here, I have not had that experience with people over in America, which is great. The people who I've worked with have taken really good care of us.
I love that.
I do think there is less of a demand for these big productions and meeting all of these queens in like kind of a bigger sense.
Yeah.
Like it's weird to kind of, I don't think it's dying by any means, but it's kind of weird to see how right after the pandemic, things were like so big and so busy and then it's kind of fallen back a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the tea is with DragCon, but I mean, like thinking even just that as a temperature check, it's like, I don't think it's happening in LA. I don't think it's happening over here. It's just like weird to see kind of like a culture shift. I don't know if that's like a sign of the times or if it just like kind of did its thing and now it's just something else that the people who really, really love it are attached to it or not. But yeah, sorry, now I'm going off on a tangent.
No, but I think that's actually like a really valid point. And I'm going to like loop it back into musicals because I kind of feel like it's very reflective of like the story of cabaret, where everything is sort of like gaudy and queer and gorgeous and like we're very accepting of performance. And then as the politics shifts, that kind of energy has to quiet down, whether it's for like safety or whether it's because people's perceptions are changing of it.
Yeah.
And I kind of see that with like, well, hang on, like drag cons now in Brazil, we're not getting it here.
Yeah.
Where maybe people need it most.
Totally.
Not that I'm saying you don't need it in Brazil, don't come for me, Brazil, but like people like really need that kind of beacon at this moment in time, and maybe people are a bit too frightened to do that, which is why like the show that you're in is so unapologetically queer, and like the way that it's presenting itself, that it really does feel a little bit like a beacon in the night, like
Definitely.
for people.
And that's like also what the show is about. It's we're in this bunker because we are the outcasts of this society that has developed because voices like ours were silenced. And so it's kind of, it is a commentary on like what could happen if we don't continue to be ourselves and to stand up for who we are and what we know is right and not wrong in any stretch of the imagination, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm hoping that we continue to get back to, you know, people just accepting others for who they are and us being able to live our lives without fear of people's judgment or violence, especially.
Yeah. It's a scary time. It is a scary time that we live in at the moment. But these things tend to improve.
Yeah.
We've still got hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like that, I think one of the nice things about getting older is that you kind of realize that things kind of wane and wax. I think that this is a little bit more of like a crazy wave. Like like even in the last 5 years, a lot has gone on. But I do have a lot of hope that we will get back to a place where we are widely accepted and people start to really bring us back into the mainstream of culture in a way.
Yeah.
Something that I do really love about over here in the UK is that I do feel like, although there definitely are a bunch of issues, I feel like drag and just like overall like campiness is a lot more a part of your culture than it is in America.
For sure.
Like people are down to have a little more fun and to be like a little more accepting of like where the needle goes. Where I feel like in America it's becoming very like and like there's not a lot of in between.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's true, or am I just talking out of my ass from the things that I experience?
No, I think that's a very hopeful way of looking at it. I think politically we're in a very similar situation where like the center just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And like the only conversations that anyone's having are like the woke lefties or the far right. And like, some people might just be like a little conservative economically but liberal socially, or like vice versa. Like no one's having that conversation about the center. And there's also like such a false narrative online that people are still searching for that. When you see these like YouTube shows and like clips of like Jubilee surrounded and like 20 conservatives take on one, like that's not doing anything for those conversations. It's just pushing it like to more extremes
at all.
So I do see what you're saying, because I think we've got like that history in the culture of like the panto, and like sometimes campy things can be for families.
Yeah.
Like Doctor Who's really camp.
Totally.
And that's a family show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I totally get it. I do think we've got that sparkle.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, as an outsider of you know where we are, I think that it's something really nice to see, and something that I really do love about living here and experiencing that. I'm like, do not send me back to America, girl. Like, not right now, honey. And I mean, but I think it's interesting because I'm like, the conversations like that are just like the loudest, and the people who are like getting headlines and stuff like that, when I feel like the majority of people in this world want peace for everybody and no violence for anybody, like no matter who they are. And I think that if we can kind of just come together on that, and then we can work on all the other things that we want to fix about this crazy world, that's like, you know, where I'm hopeful that we will go.
Which is why today we're announcing that Jan and I are running for office.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited to have a running mate like you, Tia.
Oh, this is a moment.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah. Like,
the nail, just the nail.
Oh, gorgeous. These are gorge. Are these your own? You know what's funny? I haven't been like in drag really since I've been here. Not that the show, I'm not giving like full mug. I am, but my like leg hair, armpit hair, like stomach hair has never been longer in my entire life. And I'm kind of like, fun. But I will put on press-ons when the time is right. I will. Yes.
When the fee is correct.
Yes. Like, hello.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the tea.
I love that you're like a shave the body hair type of person. The moment I discovered a full catsuit, I was done. I was like, this chest hair grows.
Absolutely. Oh, you and my sister Jackie Cox are so similar in that regard. She is like, she wears that breastplate and she's like, I'm not shaving my chest. And I'm like, you know what, girl? Go the fuck off because your chest hair looks great and so do your tits. So, like the best of both worlds.
Live
literally.
your truth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Live your goddamn truth. But yeah, I am so like, I love to have a legs out moment. Especially when I'm up in the gym at Soul Cycle, honey. I am like, get these gams out there for the girls to see.
You're a bare leg diva. I'm fully like a 4 pairs of tights. Conceal, don't feel. That is so my vibe.
And you know what? Live your truth too. And neither are wrong.
Neither's wrong, but are either of them right? That's an existential question that we need to ask ourselves. I must ask you, because I feel like you're one of very few people who will enjoy this as much as I do. One of the things that I most like to do are to cast drag queens in musicals.
Done.
And I do want to ask you, if there was a drag version of Six the Musical, who's playing who? You don't have to put me in it just because I'm here, but if you don't.
Okay, here's the thing. I've only seen it twice. I'm trying to think of, I know that there's 6 girls.
I thought you were like as into Six as I was. I think I just assumed.
It's not that I'm not. I like, it was one of my favorite shows that I've seen. I just like haven't, I'm not in as much of a musical theater listening phase of my life right now.
Okay.
I'm like so into like moody pop at the moment. But I know that I want to play the ponytail pink girl.
Catherine Howard.
All you want to do, babe, is like I want to be like the young, sexy little one who like has like a dark story underneath.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
That'll be me. I need a Dor Delano in there somewhere.
Okay.
Like I need her to rock out something.
Do you think Adore would like do well at a sort of like rappy hip hop moment that requires like big vocals, or do you think we give Adore like the Alicia Keys energy moment?
What song is those?
I Don't Need Your Love, Catherine Parr. I feel like she could riff that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with her for that.
Also, Get Down.
Get Down. I don't see Get Down for Adore. I see Get Down for On Your Nerve.
I was fully thinking On Your Nerve for Get Down. That's so good.
Okay. Well, we're so in sync. So we have 3. Who's singing is it Heart of Stone?
Yeah. Oh, that's a big belty ballad.
Who's going to be doing Heart of Stone?
Is that like a rosé moment?
No.
Okay.
No, it is not a rosé moment.
Okay, that's fine. They're sisters, so it's not shade. It's just...
Well, who is singing Heart of Stone?
It's not me. Unless you want to hear it 3 octaves below the original.
Maybe it's Courtney.
Oh, is it?
Is it? That's the is it? I'm like, who has a meaty belt? I do think that I might have to change myself over there.
I think you might.
Or maybe like,
I don't know.
Who over here has a meaty belt?
I think the answer to that is D, none of the above. Maybe, controversially, it could be a Pixie Polite. Because she's got like a good belty moment. An underestimated queen.
Then, honey, let's cast Miss Pixie up in the gig.
Okay, let's cast Miss Pixie up in the gig.
Miss Pixie, you booked stall. Who's no way.
That is a big dancey number. You can skirt around the riffs in it if you need to. There are options. They've got to have that little flair as well.
Yeah. There's somebody who I like, it's on the tip of my tongue, who I'm like, wait, no, this girl can kind of sing. It's Kennedy Davenport. Kennedy Davenport can sing. Kennedy Davenport can sing. Yes. It's her, or who else can sing? Raja O'Hara.
She can't, can she?
She can sing a little bit. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I do think Raja can sing a little bit. Maybe I'm just, again, throwing some shit out there, but I don't know. In my mind,
come with me, I am the Diamond Crown Queen. I've got to ask, because you said Kennedy Davenport can sing, and then you're taking me back to a place that I had forgotten about. Have you heard her original song and seen the music video?
Oh, I do. I know exactly what it is. She is like she's like where Grease where the racing of Grease takes place with the cars, and she's like helping somebody, like somebody's down and out, right?
Yeah.
And she like builds them back up. What's it called? It's like it's very inspirational. It's like a 7-minute video.
I don't know what it's called. I don't know any of the words, but you are right. I think the storyline of the piece is that hold your head up, baby. I suddenly got a gospel moment overtake
it came to you. The spirit of Kennedy Davenport is moving you.
She is present. She's in the room.
And that's how we know she's cast.
She helps, like, the storyline. She helps a lot of, like, there's one where there's like a homeless youth.
Yes.
And she gets them back up. And then there's one where, like, I think someone's auditioning for her and she's on the panel.
And she goes and hugs them.
Yeah.
She goes and hugs them. Yes.
The other judges were so mean. And she's like, no.
Yes.
No. And then gets up.
I'm not going to do no, baby. No. Yeah. Kennedy, we love you, girl. And honey, you do a lot for the community.
She does. There is a scene in the skate park that makes no sense, but watch it for yourself.
And wasn't she bucking down? Like she broke it down.
Twirling.
Yes.
With just like a kid on a skateboard, like doing a little moment.
I love Kennedy Davenport.
Me too.
One of the best things that I am black stockings, white shoes. Like,
shouldn't be allowed in the church.
That is about me. And I love that she did that.
Wait, is it actually
It is literally about me.
Oh, of course it is.
I am on my patterns runway. I am black stockings, white shoes.
Would you say that's what you're most proud of as an achievement?
I think that it's one of my favorite things that is a part of my lore. I think that there's a lot of silly things, and that for sure is one of them. I'm like, of course.
That is another, after admitting that I fully quote you from a show that I watched like 11 years ago, now I'm like, wait, I do think black stockings, white shoes shouldn't be allowed in the church. So now I'm like, wait.
It's about me.
Yeah. I think
it's about me.
Like somehow, like subconsciously at all times, I'm living the fantasy. Like it's really just flowing
Honey,
through.
There's so many little pockets of the brain. I always say, like, I know that I'm not like everyone's favorite, but I know that like to some people who love like my niche little things, like it means a lot to them, and I'm like, that's the people who I want to have be my fans.
And also, you actually are responsible for so many iconic moments. Like, I'm sure you've spoken about it, like, to death, but, like, that whole, like, face crack moment, while not a wonderful feeling in the moment, you've turned it into something that's great because it's, like, so memed and so, like, iconic.
It's
like,
fierce.
That is fierce, right?
It literally plays. So, another fun thing about Oscar is, like, it does have to do a lot about like viral moments and stuff like that, and so like that is a part of the show. It is on the TV screens when you go and see the show. So it's definitely incorporated into this before I was even a part of it. So I love that they took that and made it a moment. I said, thank you, girls.
That's so meta.
Yeah, exactly. It really is.
That's
I'm like,
really
all right, honey. So that's cool.
It is like a weird like journey in Drag Race that sometimes those moments that have felt like so low to you become like your most iconic moment. And sometimes the moments that felt great to you, you get bullied for, which is crazy. Stop that. But like, it is wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
It can sometimes like flip reverse.
It really can. Oh yeah. I mean, I did know that was going to be a moment but I like blacked out when I like turned up stage and did not wait. You know how Ru's always like, okay, you can go. I literally like just turned right around. I was like, and just like took my little suitcase and like walked back. I was pissed. I blacked the fuck out. And I think that it really works because I am so enraged. You can see the rage through my Desio lenses. Like that is what really was going on. Like it's pure disappointment, anger, and frustration just through a stare. I think I was like glaring right at RuPaul too. I was like
just like
furious.
So I didn't realize until Drag Race that when I'm like unbelievably annoyed about something, I look like the happiest person on earth. It's like so bizarre.
Well, that's very lucky.
It's fortunate, but everyone was like, "Oh, you're taking this well," and I was like, "I'm really upset." Like it's wild. I was in the bottom 2 for the girl group challenge for some reason.
Me too, sister. Me too, mama.
How does that happen?
I don't know. We're both in girl groups and we both were in the bottom. I got sent home on the girl group challenge.
Oh my God. That is crazy.
When I found out, I was like, I'm going to be in top 6. Great. I was like, next week is the girl group challenge. Great. I'm going to do that on All Stars. I'm going to be top 6 on All Stars. Great. Went home. Can never be too sure, sweetie. You can never be too sure.
That's wild behavior. Like that's unacceptable behavior on their part.
They told me that I couldn't sing it, and that's when it really all went downhill. I was like, oh, I see. You really want this to be a rap challenge. Okay. And so I gave a girl group rap, and the rest is history, as they say. The rest is history.
Oh my God. They love to turn your most positive attributes into like a negative sometimes.
But it's like funny. Like now, at least now I can be like, you know what? They got me, gal. Like they made a good moment. Like I was pissed, and it was kind of fun to watch. I will say I haven't gone back and watched all of All Star 6, but I'm like that was fun. It was crazy, and I cried a lot. But I definitely feel like I learned a lot about myself through that process. Whether I felt good about it in the moment or not, it's definitely helped me grow as a person. And I think that's really cool.
I totally agree with that. Like when I went back, I did discover a lot more about myself. Like I genuinely, like after doing it the first time, I was like, wow, I'm a really weak person who can't cope with things. And then I had to go back, and it was like, I am like capable and confident and can like fight in the way that I can do. Like I don't have to listen to these other people who try and like tell you to do things in a certain way for it to be valid. Like it's very much what you were saying about the musical theater girlies. Like did not need to do the accent. That was crazy. But
no, I bet you're playing. I mean, that's what it is. Like, yeah, you're right.
You can accept yourself, find your niche, and like do it your own way.
Totally, exactly. So. Yeah, I was happy that I got to go back and at least have a little bit more of that. I'd be very curious because I did not get to tour at all before I went back.
Right.
I literally did that season in my living room, and then I went back and filmed. After we aired, I think I was filming again 4 months later, and we were all still in lockdown, and I didn't get to go and like tour or anything.
That's crazy.
So I would be, and I like gained so much confidence like when I was touring out in front of all the fans and everything, and like I just felt so much love in person and not from things online that you kind of latch onto. And so I'm like, I would be curious to go back and see how that changes how I approach the competition.
Yeah, that would be very interesting. I had like such a big gap in between, and like my focus had shifted on like what I wanted to achieve from it.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because I don't know if you kept a diary, but I went back and reviewed my diary, and like, guys, if you're listening at home, don't tell anyone. I had gaslit myself.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I had this, like, people had accused me of, like, choosing certain lipsticks and sending people home strategically. And I was like, I would never do that. I'm the Diana of drag. I'm the people's princess. I would never. I read my diary back, and it literally said, next week is a performance challenge. I need to send Keta home. She can do a backflip. I fully sent her home because I was like, she's going to do a backflip and beat me. Bad person. Because the whole time, even to Keta's face, I was like, I wanted to save Gothy because she deserved another chance. I lied to myself and others and didn't even realize it. I am a strategic, evil genius.
I kind of live, though. Like, that's the best. Like, you kind of have to be. Like, especially with the circumstances that you were under and we were under when we go back and have to pick the lipsticks.
Yeah.
Isn't that, like, they don't do that anymore? Well, they're not on this last All-Stars, at least. But, like, that, they have to give out the points. I mean, it's fun. Like, girl, whatever. Like, yeah. And it's also so different in the moment, too, when you're there. Like, it becomes a completely different thing. You're gone and cut off from all of your resources and all of the people that you can, like, bounce things off of. Like, you are truly left to your own devices, and you're trying to win a competition for a crown. So it's kind of like, while you want to play fair, it's hard to do that because there's so many different factors that go into it. And then you're thinking of different scenarios of like, okay, well, if this happens in this, it is like Survivor. It's very much like Survivor. You have to be like a couple steps ahead, but then like something can just be pulled right from under you and it's all gone. Oh, honey, I have to, and pardon me, Pangina, I am so sorry. But when Pangina eliminated Lemon, I was fuming, angry, and I was happy to see her go from Blue. I said, you did that to my sister a couple of weeks ago, and then you did that to Jimbo. And now they both have crowns.
True.
And now they both have crowns. So I thank you, Pangina. And I hope to be sent home by you one day as well. So that I can get a crown.
That's quite gaggy, actually, because of that season, they were a cast of 8, I think?
Yeah, maybe it was 8.
Yeah, and 3 out of 5 of them have crowns now.
Gag.
That's wild. Blue, Lemon, Jimbo.
Mm-hmm.
Pangina hosts the franchise, no crown.
She hosts that shit. Like,
She's
go
fine.
off, girl. Like, Pangina, respect and salute to you, my love.
Bag is fine. Who else was on it? Janie Jacquet and Jujubee. Jujubee's on every franchise.
Jujubee!
As if Jujubee's not one of the 3 out of 8 who have a crown at this point. That's crazy.
She truly has the people's crown. I love that woman. My face is lit up right now. Thinking of Jujubee is amazing. I just did Drag the Musical with her over the course of 3 years. And we were together doing the show in New York for 8 months. And yeah, this is like the week that we started rehearsals last year. So I'm very much in my memory lane with them. So I love Miss Juju.
Oh my God, she's so amazing. Literally after she came off Drag the Musical.
It was 9. Cheryl was on it too.
Cheryl's one of my good friends, and I totally forgot she was on that. Cheryl, you've been on every season at this point.
Go off, girl.
Yeah.
Her and Jujubee.
Jan, before you go,
Yes.
I want to play a little game. We've referenced musicals.
Yes.
So I thought it'd be really fun. Olivia's ready with the hosting mic. I thought it'd be really fun if we did our own version of Fashion Photo Review.
Done.
But it's a musical review.
Okay.
Where we're tooting and booting the musicals of RuPaul's Drag Race.
I love it. I'm so down. Let's
Fab.
go.
Okay, guys.
Hi.
So, hi.
Hi.
The first one is Bitch Perfect.
Bitch Perfect.
Okay. I'm going to have to toot that one. I really liked the back and the forth. Chi-Chi DeVayne, rest in peace. I will never forget you upside down with your legs spread apart. Like,
Iconic.
that was such a moment.
Yeah. I'm going to give it like a big 2. I will boot Bob's choice of wig in that musical. But it was just one of the best, I think.
It definitely is one of the best.
Yeah.
Season 8 is also one of the best. Like, I look back at that season, I'm like, y'all really did that. It was fun.
Yeah. A lot of iconic moments in that.
Totally.
Okay. Next one, Rats the Musical.
That was my one.
Yes. Absolute toot. I was going to say, I loved that musical so much. Veronica was amazing.
Iconic.
You were amazing.
My runway wasn't, but my performance was.
And hey, that's none of our business in this conversation. No, everyone did a really, really good job in that. I loved that musical.
I am gonna have to toot it for the casting, which was done by me. So thank you.
Exactly.
Okay. Third one, Madonna the Unauthorized Musical.
Now that's, I have to say, it's an absolute toot. Like, even a shoot. I think that we did our vocals, we did choreography. That was real. It was really, really good. Every single one of us ate.
Yeah.
Like, we brought it for that. They even said that. They were like, this is one of the best that we've ever had. And they were like, you guys fucking destroyed that.
It was, because I was thinking, like, who was, like, not good in that musical? And I'm, like, even the ones that I'm like, oh, not the strongest in that musical. In other musicals, they'd have been probably in the top or high safe.
100%.
Like, it was a very, very strong cast and a very strong, like, musical moment. So, like, I'm going to toot it.
Yeah.
But, like, I maybe nearly shoot it.
I think it's close to a shoot, for sure.
Did Miss Gigi tell you all that she could do backflips? Or was that like...
Oh, we had known that Gigi could do backflips.
Okay.
But has Madonna ever done one?
Famously all the time. No, never once.
Right. So, honey, I wasn't expecting that.
No.
But she ate too. Like, I can never clock Miss Good. She is like angel on this earth to me. Everything she does is perfect. I love Gigi Good. I'm such a fan of hers.
I will say a new favorite Gigi Good moment was Janice Dickinson has started doing these videos where she's like rating people's walks and hearing... I didn't see it on Gigi's
story. She's
story.
gonna get hit by traffic.
Exactly. I just watched Janice's videos and then suddenly she's like, a model called Gigi Good. I was like, what? What is happening right now? This is great.
Let's make her all.
Viva Drag Vegas.
Viva Drag Vegas. That was when they did the Mirror song, like the Vegas show, but as a musical.
Oh, yeah. The one that was my season 2. And I wasn't in it. I was like, you don't want the singer to be up in this gig? I would have loved to. And the mirror, that a red cha-cha heel. Girl, I would have lived. I do give it a toot, though. It put RuPaul's Vegas on the map. It gave them original material. Baby, we made it. We made it.
That is I forgot about that one. That is a good song.
Yeah, it is a good song.
Yeah.
And I wish that they used the vocals from our cast, but I loved that one. It was really sweet.
Same. Do you know what? I sing Baby I Made all the time.
All the time.
I forget.
Catchy.
I constantly forget, like, until this conversation we've just had, I forget that I'm a massive Drag Race fan.
Yeah, right.
Like, I do it in my, like, real language.
Oh, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Like, Chichi DeVane, when she was upside down, lip syncing with her legs. I'm like, girl, we are so deep in it.
Yeah, exactly.
We are so deep in it.
We're the toxic fandom we wish to see in the world. It's very that.
But we are uplifting.
Yeah. Positivity.
So, you can too. You can be nice about this show. You can.
We've treated everything so far.
Yeah.
So we are giving positivity and uplifting.
Let's give a boot to one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to boot something.
I'm hoping that it's what I'm thinking it is.
7 Confessions of a Drag Queen.
That was me again. So you might not have seen that. That was on Versus the World.
No, I watched your season. What was that?
See, it's unmemorable. It's a boot. That's a boot. I'll say it. It's a boot.
Then it's a boot.
It was
I don't remember it.
It was like a parody of Six. And it was
Yes.
And Marina was in the top, even though she sang not in any way in the key of the music. And I was in the top, despite the fact that I honestly looked like a mother of two on her way to the shops. Like, the energy was not there whatsoever. And I will tell you for why. You know how you always do 2 takes?
Yeah.
We had to do 3. Because that first take, some people sang not a word. There was just empty music.
Wow. Okay.
I only ended up in the top because I forgot my lyrics and improvised, called myself a whore in front of RuPaul. They
And she
pissed
loved
themselves.
it. Yeah,
and
of
so,
course.
despite a very mediocre performance, I ended up in the top. It's a boot.
It's okay. I'm going to give it a boot. But yeah, I love that you did that. And I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm happy for you, but I am booting my own top 2 placement in that musical.
Say that, girl.
Halftime headliners.
Oh!
Such a toot as well. Another one where I wish that we got to sing our own things. But honey, I got to be Lady Gaga. I think I'm the only person who's done Lady Gaga successfully on any franchise of the show. And I feel very happy with that statistic.
That's on your LinkedIn, on your CV.
Exactly.
I love it. Resume.
Yeah. It's a toot for me for sure.
Did you have, because like at that point people had been eliminated, right? So did they have different characters?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The only one that I can remember, and again, Jiggly, rest in peace, is I think Jiggly was Janet Jackson. Jiggly was going to be Janet Jackson.
So random.
That's like her favorite, like, girl. Because the other thing too was like they gave us a list of people that we could pick from.
Oh.
So I knew going into it that I was doing Lady Gaga.
Right.
So it was kind of like that.
So did they gave you options and you were like, I'll do that one?
Yes.
And then they just said, okay, cool, you're doing that one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what was it? Oh my God, my brain's gone. Me being like big Drag Race fan, I've forgotten Carol Channing. That's what I was.
Pandora.
Yeah. I forgot the name Carol Channing because of that.
Well, you're a Drag Race fan, not a Carol Channing. Well, not that we're not.
My brain kept saying Mo Hart saying Cheryl Canning, and I was like, it's not that, it's the other bit. Carol Channing, that's a random one, but like a little history lesson.
Yeah, I think she was like the first person to do any like halftime gig.
Which is wild.
How far we've come.
Yeah.
How far we've come.
She paved the way. The door she's opened.
And the last one is Farmer Rusical.
Boot.
Huge boot. That is a boot.
Boot. That's exactly what I wanted you to say. Boot. So sorry to all of you. Horrid.
I think they knew. So.
And that was like their second one of the season. That was season 10, right? I think. And that was... Because they did another one that I think was good. They did Cher.
Yeah.
Unauthorized. And that was amazing. But Pharma Rusical, boo.
Crazy. Wait, why did they do 2?
Honey, I don't know. They had sing song. They wanted the girls to be singing, dancing, and acting up in that bitch. And you know what? I'm so sorry for Farmer Rusical, but I'm happy that they redeemed themselves with Cher.
They really did. I feel like they always do that where they're like, this season we're having 3 sewing challenges when you've cast 12 people who have said they can't sew.
Season 7.
Yeah. Like, why do
We're
they
going to do a
always
lot
do
of
that?
acting challenges for these fashion girls.
Why? Why? Like, Ginger's really carrying it.
Throw them a loop. Yeah. Ginger Carey.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was so fierce. What a good time. Maybe we should write a musical. We should write a...
I would love that.
Wait. World of Wonder, this is another PSA for you if you're listening. I feel like the two of us should return and direct a musical.
Absolutely. Bring your girls in. I mean, I'm just here. You are crowned, so it would make sense for you to come in. But if you do, can I be like, when you know how like Jamal will bring in like an assistant or somebody, like let me be the assistant.
I do appreciate that. I think you have the skill and talent above me to do that. So I will sit at the back.
No.
Crown or no crown, I'll just sit at the back. I'll be the like old-timey executive with like a cigar being like, do it faster.
Yeah, you'll be the producer and I'll be the director.
Good deal.
I love it.
On that, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having
I've had
me.
a
This was
fabulous
so much
time.
fun. Me too.
Yeah.
Thanks, girl.